ZBCN just bounced off multi-week lows, and now it's listed on Europe's largest MiCA-compliant exchange. Whales are stacking millions, the price is testing critical resistance, and Zebec just expanded to 18 blockchains, including XRP Ledger. But here's the question everyone's asking, are we looking at a breakout to $0.005, or is this descending triangle about to trap bulls one more time? What's up, crypto fam? Welcome back to the channel. If you're tired of missing the next 10 times because you weren't paying attention to the right signals, smash that like button and subscribe. We're diving deep into ZBCN today, and trust me, you don't want to miss what's brewing behind the scenes. Zebec network has been through the ringer lately. The token hit multi-week lows near $0.0028, and most traders probably wrote it off as another altcoin bleeding out in a brutal market. But something changed. ZBCN price is now trading around $0.0036, and it's not just random price action. This recovery is backed by real catalysts. The biggest? Zebec just got listed on Bitvavo, Europe's largest spot exchange and one of the continent's first fully MiCA-compliant platforms. For those who don't know, MiCA is Europe's new regulatory framework, and being compliant means institutional money can finally flow in without legal headaches. This isn't some sketchy offshore listing, this is the big leagues. Now, before you rush to ape in, let's talk about what's happening on the charts because this is where things get spicy. ZBCN is currently trapped inside a descending channel, which means sellers have been in control for weeks. The price bounced from that $0.0028 support level and reclaimed both the 9 EMA and 21 EMA. Those are the cyan and yellow lines traders watch religiously. Right now, ZBCN is testing the 55 EMA at approximately 0.0038, sitting just 5% below that critical resistance. Break above it, and we could see fireworks. Fail to break it, and we're staring down the barrel of another painful leg down. Oh, and did I mention there's a descending triangle forming? Yeah, that's a bearish pattern, and if support at 0.0028 breaks, we could be looking at a drop to 0.002. So basically, ZBCN is standing at a crossroads, and the next move could be massive in either direction. Here's where it gets interesting. According to a user known as ZBCN Man, Coinbase moved another 80 million ZBCN tokens worth $274,000 in the past 20 hours. When Coinbase starts stacking, that usually signals something's coming, whether it's a listing, new product integration, or institutional accumulation. Then there's the technical side. If ZBCN breaks above 0.0038, technical analysts are eyeing the upper boundary of the descending channel, which projects to around 0.0045 to 0.005. That's a potential 40% gain from current levels, but if it gets rejected at this resistance and drops back to 0.0028, we're back to square one, just waiting for the next catalyst. Now let's talk about what's happening beyond the charts because this is where Zebec gets really juicy. According to the Red Piranha, Zebec network just expanded to 5 new blockchains, bringing the total to 18 chains. And one of those new chains? XRP Ledger. Yeah, XRPL. Zebec is now streaming real-time payroll and instant payments on one of the fastest, most scalable blockchains in crypto. Real-time payroll means employees can get paid by the second, not by the week. Instant cards mean you can spend your crypto earnings immediately without waiting for traditional banking delays. This is PayFi on steroids, and it's all running on XRPL's lightning-fast rails. Pretty exciting, right? But wait, there's more. The same source points out that Uphold, Ripple, and Zebec are all working together. Uphold is a major crypto exchange with regulatory clarity, Ripple is the powerhouse behind XRP, and Zebec is the infrastructure layer for real-time payments. You think these partnerships are random? They're not. It's all part of a bigger plan. The Clarity Act is about to be passed, which could provide regulatory certainty for XRP and its ecosystem. Zebec integrating onto XRPL right before this legislation drops isn't a coincidence. It's strategic positioning. It's all coming together, folks. These companies are building the rails for the future of finance, and ZBCN is sitting right at the intersection of payments, DeFi, and compliance. Zebec is playing the long game. The Bitvavo listing opens the door to European institutional capital. The MiCA compliance angle means pension funds, hedge funds, and family offices can actually allocate to ZBCN without their compliance officers having a meltdown. The XRPL integration connects Zebec to one of the most battle-tested blockchain ecosystems in crypto, and the whale accumulation. That tells me smart money is positioning before the crowd catches on. But let's be real. This isn't a guaranteed moon mission. That descending triangle is still a bearish pattern, and if Bitcoin decides to dump, ZBCN isn't going to magically pump against the macro trend. So, the $0.0038 resistance is, honestly, pretty critical. If we don't break it convincingly, this could just be another bull trap before the next leg down. And even if we do break out, there's just no guarantee we hit $0.005. Markets are messy, and altcoins can turn on a dime. That said, the risk reward here is actually pretty interesting. You're only 5% away from a breakout level, but if it hits, you're looking at a 40% upside to the top of the channel. And if Zebec keeps announcing partnerships, chain integrations, and exchange listings, we could definitely see some sustained momentum. The key is watching that $0.0038 level, break and hold above it, and, well, the bulls are in control. Alright fam, that's the ZBCN situation in a nutshell. Europe's biggest exchange, MiCA-compliant, XRPL integration, whale accumulation, and a critical technical setup. This is definitely one to watch. Drop a comment below with your ZBCN price target. Are we going to 0.005, or dumping back to 0.002? Let me know. And hey, if you got value from this breakdown, hit that subscribe button because we're just getting started. Let's get it. Quick reminder, cryptocurrency is highly volatile and risky. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, not financial advice. Always do your own research. Never invest more than you can afford to lose. And seriously, don't bet the rent money on altcoins. Stay safe out there.